I don't get like I pay child support once a month, and none of it goes to the state. It goes straight to my baby's brother's cash app.
Yeah, you
I
got to
have
do it outside the court, in my
Yours is
opinion.
court
But
ordered.
You say what?
Yours is court ordered, or you
Yeah, yeah,
volunteer?
yeah. No, it's court ordered,
Oh, okay.
but you don't. I think it's only garnished if you like get state benefits.
okay.
So the
If you're
state
just
don't get
We,
tuning
paid
we,
in,
we
anything from
make too
child
much
support.
money over here for that.
go ahead, Julius.
The state don't get anything from child support at all.
Not for mine. It's when you get if I guess if you get state benefits, then they get some. But I cash out her once a month, and that's it.
I know some like bad. I think some families that have like protective orders or shit like that. I don't know if they have like a mediator that goes through the state, or like they send checks to the state to go to the mom. I don't know how it goes, but my dad always used to send checks straight to my mom for me.
So I don't miss them days. God damn.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Dude,
let's go into the next.
when I got off for my first kid, I got like it's like I got a raise.
Yeah, better.
Oh,
I've heard stories though of like terrible situations. Like there was an NFL player who was paying like his girlfriend or baby mom money for like years straight, but the fact that it was a court order, he still has to pay the court.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that happened to me when I got my first divorce. They put me on child support. She wasn't even asking for child support. They said, "Oh,
See,
you in
I
the
would
red."
think after all these stories that come up, I would think men would be more careful who they sleep with. Oh, we don't want to talk
Yeah,
about that.
but
Yeah.
it's easier said than done.
There's millions of men in the world that don't see this nonsense that goes on these
It's
panels.
hard to see that far in the future when she got up. Yeah, I mean,
With her
yeah,
legs wide open, huh? Yeah. Okay.
you don't see that until
Plus,
So
So
that first nut
I have
clarity
a
comes in.
question
Damn.
I do
to the
too
men on
after
the
you're done.
panel. Has any of y'all men cheated before?
yeah.
On the test?
Nope.
No, I cheated on a woman.
Nope.
Yes.
Yes.
Nope.
Julius?
Yep. Fucking
No,
dogs.
Quentin, you didn't cheat. Quentin?
No, I learned I've told this before. I learned at a very young age when I had my heart ripped to shreds by my
Hmm.
first love that shit fucking
Oh,
hurt.
brother. Okay. Let's just watch this little video.
I robbed some women of their
Not that one.
right.
Like, and you got to know when it's time to be done.
Right.
And that's usually not about another person, an affair, or, some chick that's willing to like make you feel like a king. Cause that's why most men cheat. Most men cheat because
That's fascinating to me.
it's so gross. It's so stupid.
I personally, this is my quote, and real niggas don't cheat.
You don't think so?
Hell no. There's
that.
something in us
Yeah.
that makes us want to be right
Yes.
across the board.
What?
Do real men cheat?
That ain't
Yeah.
got nothing to do with it.
Yes.
Wait, what?
That has nothing to do with it. Real men. It has nothing to do with cheating at all.
The moment you start letting women define what makes a real man, you're not even a man anymore.
that's where the
Women
problem
can
started.
women can never define what makes a real man. A man defines what he is and what's a man. The
Wait,
moment
a
you let
man
a
said
woman,
that though. Red
the-
pill. A man. Jeezy is a man. He
It's
said
called-
that's not a real man.
it's called pandering. Every this is the thing. You have males and you have men. Every male isn't a man. Being a male is biological. Being a man is biological in certain
1000%
behavior
Red Pill
patterns.
Ranger nigga on deck, nigga.
Wait, what?
I'll say it again. Being a male is biological. Being a man is biological in certain behavior patterns. Every male isn't a man. Women like to put certain males' behavior on men, just like every female isn't a woman. Christiane Rock is a female, but she ain't no woman. I would, if
Okay.
I was a woman, I would. So every male isn't a man. So every time a male say something, y'all be like, but a man said that. No, a male said that. Being a male is biological. Being a man is biological. Certain behavior patterns. And pandering to a woman like that ain't what a man would do. Because Jeezy been in the rap game. He was on tour. He was doing all that hippie hip hop stuff. And to say he never smashed and bashed no groupies on the road when he was dating somebody is disingenuous, and we know it's a solid stone cold lie.
So wait. You saying that Jeezy is not being a man because of what he said?
Because he's pandering to a woman when he know that ain't real.
But what if he don't believe that that's cheating the way that he would be living his life? Is that still being a man? Because his belief system may be different than yours.
Belief system don't alter reality.
It does, because if he don't believe that it's cheating by having multiple different women based off of what his cultural norms is, then that means that he is being a man because he's standing on his principles and he's not pandering. He's just speaking based off of what he think is what he identifies as facts.
All I know is that if I believe,
No. Don't all I know me.
Oh, what I'm saying. All right,
No matter how you try to spin it, cheating is wrong, regardless.
No, it's no.
I'll answer your question.
We gonna mind this out because I fundamentally disagree with what y'all talking about. But let's mind it out for a minute.
Let's go.
So
Okay,
help me go ahead.
All right, so belief system. I don't see. I have a different belief system about that. If I believe Carrie's shirt is blue, but it's really green, it's still gonna be green. Beliefs don't.
You're talking about something that's universal. I'm talking about a belief system. Belief is not the altering of facts. Belief is your cultural norm. So, for example, your cultural norm is not to tip. My cultural norm may be to tip because I'm from a completely different space. It doesn't mean that the facts are different. It just means that the way in which you were raised or the way in which you set standards by which you live your life is different. Now, what makes us men is that you stand on your square and you believe something based off of what makes your world go round. And what makes me a man is I may have a difference of opinion. So we don't have to agree in order for us to be a man. But just because I'm a male don't mean that I'm not a man simply because I have a different belief system than you. So it doesn't mean that Jeezy is pandering, but what he defines as cheating may be different from you. But instead of us minding it out and getting the context, we automatically want to label somebody not a man. And I think that's the thing that's actually driving us down because that's the division that's between us. I don't see nothing about him that he said in that interview that don't make him a man.
Well, my main point wasn't that he wasn't a man. My point was her to saying that all males ain't men.
No, you said he was pandering. You led by saying he was pandering.
He's definitely pandering. But the thing about it is, we live in the West.
He might believe
they got other cultures that Jeezy cheating is different. But Jeezy, if I'm not mistaken, he's an American. He was born in the West. He's Western culture. Yes, he could have some weird belief system from elsewhere. I don't know all that. But in the West, we have a common understanding, societal, what cheating is. So
I think it all depends on the conversation. I think it depends on the conversation that you have in the beginning when you first start talking to somebody. You got to let them know what you're about and what you like, how you live your life. So if you live your life and you deal with multiple women, you have to let that person know.
That's where I was fucking up at. I wouldn't conceal that. I wouldn't reveal that. I would keep it hidden, and my agenda would be different. So
I think
that's why I say cheating is wrong because you're misleading people. But if you tell them, I've noticed recently, these past 2-3 years, if you just keep it 100 straight up and just tell them straight out, like, look, you ain't gonna be the only one. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Most of them rock with it because if you tell them straight out from the jump. And give them that option if they're gonna rock with you or not. It works every time.
Wait. What is cheating?
Cheating is giving somebody the impression that they're the only person that you're dealing with
of the relationship
when they're not.
Hold on. Y'all both saying something at the same time.
You want to go, bro, or you want me?
That's all you, boss.
I personally believe cheating is giving somebody the impression that they're the only person that you're dealing with at the time. And you're doing stuff behind their back that they don't know about or that you wouldn't do in front of their face.
Can you cheat on somebody if you're not married to them?
Yeah, technically. I mean, if that's the kind of relationship y'all have, you know.
No, I mean, I'm basing this off of what you believe. Can you cheat on somebody if you're not married to them?
Of course.
Anton believes that you can't.
But no.
If you're not married,
Anton don't even believe in dating.
Wait.
He said it a couple weeks ago.
But do you see the difference? Because this is exactly what I just illustrated when I was having a conversation with Red Pill. His standards is different from my standards. I believe you don't owe nobody no explanation if you're not married to him.
If you're not married to him.
And I respect his opinion. He believes that cheating is even if you're in a relationship. But let me ask you a question. would anybody based off of the conversation that we having right now say that he's not a man or I'm not a man, based off of the fact that we have different standards for what we think is cheating?
No, I would say that.
So what's the difference in what it is that I just said? Neither one of us, one person can take one thing that one person is saying, oh man, see, this is pandering because he's saying that you cheating. If you, I don't believe it. I just believe that he has a fundamental different way in which he sees life based off of what his experience is. And my belief is different because I don't believe that you cheating if you're not married. Because you have no obligation to this person. You have signed no documentation, no contract. I could walk away tomorrow and I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you nothing. Right? So we have the thing that I'm trying to emphasize here is that I think we have to be careful with how we say that people aren't or are a man. Because you cannot emasculate a man, or you cannot then say that a man ain't a man just because he sees things differently from you.
But I think what Jeezy was referring to as a man was the general societal characteristic of what a man is.
Yeah, married man.
You think, or you? Okay, so let's go by what you think. All right, what do you think?
I think he means like men don't lie, they don't cheat, they stand on their principle. Their word.
I didn't hear him say any of that. I'm just saying I didn't hear that. Maybe y'all heard it. I didn't hear it.
Being honorable. That's what he's saying. Quincy.
To who?
That's just what I got out of what he was like.
If you my enemy, okay, do you be honorable to hoes?
Like, what are you asking? Do I cheat on hoes?
No. I'm saying, is there a way for a man to be honorable to a hoe?
Are you talking about man to woman or just being a respectful person?
No, I'm saying in general. It's the difference between a hoe and it's the difference between a woman that you marry, right? It's a difference the way that women. It's the difference between the way women see men. They see a guy as a simp or as a trick, and they're gonna put him in their phone as food, and they don't automatically by default respect every single man. Okay, they categorize them depending on how it is that they experience them.
Okay, so I would say yes, I'm honorable to hoes. Like I treat them like women.
No, then that's called a simp.
Yeah.
Well, that's why I asked you.
That's absolutely fine. Even though she's a hoe, I still treat her like a woman, and I don't want her to feel that way.
Hey, all right. You know what?
If she wanted you to treat her any other way, she wouldn't be a hoe. If she cared how you
see, that's what he don't get. That's why he gonna be the one to end up in her phone as food.
I stand corrected. I want to apologize. I stand corrected, Anton. Just as easily as I shouldn't say he's not a real man for pandering, but at the same time, he shouldn't say real men don't cheat. Because
why shouldn't he? Listen,
because the same reason I shouldn't say he's not a real man.
He don't owe none of these women an explanation.
Therefore, I don't
very clear. If his goal, for example, was to fuck Nia Long that night, and he fucked her based off of the game that he spit on her that night, then he was successful.
What I'm saying, I can't question his manhood just like he can't question the man that cheat manhood.
But you are questioning his manhood.
That's why I apologized and pulled it back.
Oh, okay, I'm with you.
I said I recant and realized that just like I shouldn't have never questioned his manhood for what I perceived as pandering, and he shouldn't question another man's manhood for cheating. So the saying real man don't cheat in itself is foul to a way because he's sitting there questioning this manhood based on how he chooses to live his life.
Whose manhood was he questioning now?
The man that cheats.
The men that cheat.
He didn't question nobody's manhood.
All the men that cheated. He said they weren't real.
If you sitting at the bar and a chick say, yeah, man, because my husband, my last boyfriend cheated on me. First of all, I don't know that motherfucker, right? But if she say my last boy cheated on me, and I look at her, knowing that I don't give a fuck about her, but then I say, I probably wouldn't have did you that way. And she feeling that shit. I just gamed her up. That's all that is.
You think that's all he did, or he was?
Listen. Jeezy owes nobody an explanation except for the woman that he laying next to.